My mom banned my wife from our family reunion, and now everyone knows why. Throwaway account. Because I know some of my wife's friends lurk on here. Also, long post ahead. Needed to finally get this off my chest. It's been eating at me for months. I 36M come from a loud, messy, close-knit family. Think Sunday BBQs, family group chats that never shut up, and annual reunions that feel like mini-weddings. My wife, Lana, 34F, was never fully comfortable around them, but I thought it was just growing pains. She's quieter, more polished, hates small talk, and always found my family too much. Still, she smiled through holidays, made an effort, or so I thought, and we made it work. Married 5 years now. We don't have kids yet, though my mom constantly drops hints. The real shift happened last summer. My cousin Tasha was getting married, and the whole family was buzzing. Lana and I were invited, and she seemed okay with it at first. Picked a dress, even joked about me not dancing like an inflatable tube man again. But the night before the wedding, she said she was feeling sick. I went alone. Thought nothing of it until my uncle said, "Where's Lana?" Was hoping she'd finally warm up to us. I gave the usual excuse. She caught a bug. She's sorry. But my aunt looked at me funny and said, she told Tasha she wouldn't come because she didn't want to deal with the chaos. I laughed it off like it was a joke. Deep down, something twisted. That was the first of many odd moments. Lana started skipping family events. Claimed she had work, migraines, errands. Then one day she told me flat out, "Your family is exhausting. I don't need to be around people who act like a reality TV show without the cameras." I let it go. I get it, they're a lot, but they're also my people. Fast forward to this past March, reunion time. Big one. Out-of-town cousins flying in. My grandma turning 90. My mom going all out with decorations and matching t-shirts. Lana said she wasn't coming. No excuse this time, just, I'm not putting myself through that circus. I asked if she could just try. She said she was tired of pretending. I didn't tell anyone. Thought it was better than having her there miserable. Then came the bombshell. 2 days before the reunion, I got a call from my mom. Voice tight. "I need to ask you something. Did Lana really call Aunt Grace and say she hopes she chokes on another deviled egg?" I blinked. "What are you talking about?" Turns out Lana sent messages, texts to 3 of my aunts. Stuff like, "Can't wait to not see you people this year. Your family should come with a warning label." And yes, if I have to hear Aunt Grace talk about her gallbladder one more time, I'm going to scream. My mom was furious, hurt. Said she tried to be patient with Lana for years. Said she bit her tongue when Lana made snide comments at dinner. Rolled her eyes during prayers. Or refused to help clean up after meals. But this was it. She's not invited, my mom said. Not to the reunion. Not to the house. Not until she apologizes to the entire family. I was stunned. Not because I thought Lana was incapable of saying those things, but because I didn't know she already had. I confronted her. She didn't deny it, just said they needed to hear the truth. And that's when something inside me cracked. Friday morning came. I woke up early, heart pounding, because today was the day. The final setup. I had one last call to make, my mom. Now here's the twist. Ruby hates my mom. Always has. Says she's too nosy, too judgmental, too into our business. Translation. My mom sees right through her. They've had a rocky relationship since day one. But it came to a head last year when my mom overheard Ruby mocking my cousin's disability at Thanksgiving. That was strike one. Mom said nothing then, but she remembered. So I called her, told her everything, from the wedding to the withdrawals to Derek. My mom was silent on the phone for a solid 30 seconds, then calmly said, "She's not stepping foot into our home again. She's not welcome at the reunion." I expected tears or at least sadness. Instead, my mom started planning, like she'd been waiting for this moment. She's that kind of woman, calm in the storm, but a force of nature once the winds shift in her direction. Later that afternoon, I drove back to our apartment. Ruby wasn't home yet, and I had about 3 hours before she'd show up. I took my time, packed up everything that mattered to me, took my clothes, laptop, passport, childhood photo albums, and my grandmother's ring, the one I'd told Ruby I lost years ago, but actually hid because she wanted to pawn it. I didn't take everything, just what was mine. I left behind the stuff she liked, decorative pillows, the fake live laugh love signs she insisted on hanging in the hallway, The blender she said she couldn't live without but never used. Left my keys on the counter. One last look at the life I thought I had. I left a note. Not dramatic, just honest. Ruby, I know everything. Please don't contact me. The attorney will reach out. That was it. No long goodbye. No chance for her to spin it or manipulate the moment. Just facts. That night I stayed at Zane's. We drank whiskey and watched the game. He never brought it up unless I did. Just sat there like a real one. Said, "We got your back, man," and meant it. Saturday, the family reunion. Now here's where it gets real. Ruby showed up. She had the audacity to show up to my family's reunion after everything like nothing happened. Strutted in wearing a sundress and fake smile. Carrying a lemon tart from Whole Foods like that would buy her forgiveness. But my mom? Oh my God. My mom met her at the entrance. Didn't yell. Didn't scream. Just looked her up and down and said, "You're not welcome here. Ruby, you disrespected my son, my family, and this house. Turn around and leave." Ruby laughed. Laughed like this was a joke. "I'm his wife," she said. "You can't tell me what to do." And my mom, with the calm of 1,000 storms, just replied, "Not anymore, sweetheart. The only thing you're invited to is court." Ruby tried to push past her. That's when my cousins stood up. Zane, Mikhail, Leo, hell. Even Aunt Teresa with her walker blocked the door. A literal wall of people. She realized she wasn't just being told to leave. She was being rejected, exiled. Ruby stormed off, lemon tart still in hand, muttering something about crazy families and how she's the victim. My mom shut the door behind her and went right back to stirring the potato. Salad like nothing happened. We ate, we laughed. People came up to me and said they were proud. Said they noticed things but didn't want to interfere. That's when I realized Ruby never fooled them. She just isolated me. Tried to make me feel alone when I never was. That night, I finally slept. No replaying conversations, no trying to decode. Passive-aggressive comments. Just sleep. Like my body finally believed I was safe. The following week, Ruby got served. 9:03 a.m. sharp on a Tuesday. I know because my lawyer texted me. It's done. Damn. I smiled for the first time in weeks. Not one of those half-hearted "I'm fine" smiles. A real one. The kind that stretches from your lips to your soul. Now Ruby? She did not take it well. Apparently, she thought I was bluffing. Thought she could still come crying, play the victim, and spin the narrative like she always did. But when the papers hit her hand, reality finally knocked, and she spiraled. First, she blew up my phone. 30 missed calls. Voicemails switching between begging, threatening, love-bombing, guilt-tripping. "You'll regret this. You ruined everything. We were supposed to be forever. Just talk to me, please, just talk to me. I'll tell your family what you did." What I did. Oh, now I'm curious. I didn't respond. Not once, not a word. Ghosted her like she did with our bank account. Then she tried Zane. Big mistake. He answered on speaker in his car and I was right there. She started with, "Zane, I just need someone to explain things to him. You're reasonable. Please talk to him for me." And this man, this legend just goes, "Ruby, let me make it clear. If I see you, I'm crossing the street. Don't call me again." Click. Then she made the next big mistake. She tried social media. Suddenly, her Instagram was a string of cryptic stories. People will betray you when you love too hard. Some men don't know how to handle a strong woman. Funny how loyalty means nothing to some people. My phone blew up again. But this time it was friends sending screenshots and laughing. She really thought she was painting herself as the heartbroken hero. Then came the post, you know the one. Long-ass paragraph. Blurry selfie with fake tears. Caption that looked like a Hallmark card and a threat at the same time. I never thought I'd have to say this publicly. But I was mentally and emotionally abused. I gave him everything. He gave me nothing but silence and shame. Oh, okay. Now I'm the villain? At this point, I had a choice. Stay silent or clear my name. I chose silence. Why? Because real ones don't explain themselves to liars. But my people? Oh, they went off. One by one, folks from the reunion. Family, friends, even people who barely knew her started commenting. "Girl, you stole from him. Didn't you cheat on him with your coworker? Wasn't he paying your tuition while you lied about graduating? This you? With screenshots attached, LOL. She deleted the post in 12 minutes, blocked half the city. The silence after that? Beautiful. Dume Simbara. Dantuai. Then came the twist I didn't see coming. Derek messaged me. Yep, that Derek. I was at work scrolling through emails and boom, there it was. A message request on Facebook. Hey, you probably don't want to hear from me, but I wanted to say something. For a moment, I considered deleting it. Then I read it. Long story short, Ruby did the same thing to him. Used him, lied to him, took money from his account too. Told him I was the abusive one. That she was escaping a toxic marriage. He even sent me screenshots of texts where she talked about marrying him. After our divorce finalized, this girl was playing 4D betrayal chess. I was mad at first, sure, but then I felt something else. Relief. Because for the first time I knew, it was never me. It was always her. Dume Simbara. Dantuai. Final twist? She got fired. Apparently someone from the HR department saw all the drama online. Turns out the company didn't like the idea of one of their reps being tied up in fraud allegations and online smear campaigns. And when they looked deeper, guess what? She'd lied about her credentials. Didn't even finish college. Lied about her degree. The finance job she bragged about. Assistant admin. And not even a good one. She was escorted out. No warning. Just bam, security, box of stuff, goodbye. Dume Simbara. Dantuai. Now, I'm thriving. Signed the divorce papers with a smile. Got a promotion at work. Reconnected with old friends. I even started dating again. Nothing serious yet, but this time, I'm not looking for someone to complete me. I'm already whole. Ruby? Last I heard, she moved back in with her mom. Still posting filtered selfies with captions like, healing isn't linear. Maybe not, but sometimes the best healing is finally cutting off what made you bleed in the first place.